It's everywhere. And they're babies. They're little. It's everywhere.
I agree with you, Alex. So, Alex, do you believe, or anyone can answer this, do you believe that there's an agenda for the emasculation of men in America? Do you believe that?
Yep.
Yeah. And I do too. I do believe that. I'm not sure what the end goal is though, but I do believe to me it's very blatant, the emasculation of American society, for the men to be more towards the feminine side, whether in the way they dress, in the way that they express themselves, in the way in which they behave. And it starts younger with the clothes and saying, letting little boys in kindergarten wear dresses. I never thought in a million years that I would see, parents dressing their little boys up in dresses or skirts and whatnot and whatnot. And so I don't know the end goal. I'm not well versed in the goal of it or the finality of the agenda, but I do see it at work though.
I got a quick question. So love is risky.
AKA honey love. Yes.
Do you and some of the other women on this panel at times try to emasculate men on the show?
Never.
Y'all emasculate yourselves. It's sad to watch.
Put them both in the bathroom.
It's sad to watch. That dude came on last week and emasculated himself. At times, Mr. White, you emasculate yourself.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I do. But I'm just saying, see, it's just a question, right? But it's times when we talk, just because we raise our voice, or you're emotional, or you're sensitive, or you can't control yourself. All of anytime we do manly things, because like if I get into it with hemp, or men, we're louder, we roar sometimes, right? But we get come at for that.
Because sometimes you're more combative with women than you are with men.
Because y'all want to come
drop her.
I said sometimes you're more combative with the women than you are with the men. Think about it. POV, the men come in there to attack us all the time. They come with the smoke.
No, but like the dude,
battle.
Big Al, I didn't really hear him yet raising his voice or nothing. And as soon as he got in there, y'all cutting him off. He a bitch ass nigga this.
That's not true. He
said, I'm coming with smoke.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened last night.
I only watched the clip. I only watched the clip.
Well, you should have seen how immediately he came in.
That was the whole clip. That was the whole clip, though, eh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was.
So let me ask you this: when I'm on this podcast and Q's on the podcast, there are men in the comments that come for us and call us all types of names, call us masculine, and just so degrading and belittling. And you don't think that is a hyper emotional response, and they feel threatened by a woman that is passionate and is with all her faculties and can provide arguments and debate against them, and they get so butthurt. Do you not see that, Adrian?
No, I do. But so for like example, I'll use myself. I don't call y'all names, and y'all call me names.
I never called you. Have I ever called your name, Adrian? Cut it out. You say
you call me names all the time, and it hurts my feelings.
No, I said no. You said y'all. Adrian, no. Adrian, you said y'all. You said y'all. Have I ever called your name before?
Yeah, once on episode 13.
And what did I call you?
Soft something. I don't even remember. It hurts.
Well, I haven't been on that long, so now you're lying. So I will call you a liar right now. That is a name.
I pulled the beat.
Oh, Mr. Britt in the building.
Britt, what's popping?
What's going on?
Hey, shit, how you, man? What made you say drop the link, man? You ain't never told me that before.
So I feel that, you know what I'm saying, they ain't properly captured what I was trying to say, right?
Okay.
My little chat. So
shit like that.
The point I was trying to make, Q, so you understand where I'm coming from, all right? Black women tend to have gay male friends, like y'all said, right? So I feel that by doing that, it empowered the whole trans movement because they felt empowered by the gay men. Because, all that, yes, and all that you know what they say. You know the connection there. You know what I'm saying? You know the lingo. You know everything. And when I say they copy, that's what they copy. They copy their style, like everything that gay men do. Black women kind of adopt that and kind of use it amongst themselves. So it gave them that extra juice to feel like they can go and do whatever they need to do, right? On the other hand, that doesn't exist amongst straight men and studs, lesbians, whatever. We're not looking for any type of juice from y'all. You see what I'm saying? We're not looking for that. Y'all come to us for that juice to get that extra edge on whatever it is that y'all do. You see what I'm saying? That's all I had on that. I just wanted to clear that up though.
So you're
shit like that.
What you got, Q?
Go ahead, Q. My bad. I'm just laughing.
You're saying that women copy the style and mannerisms of gay men?
Stop right there. Black women and black gay men, they got that little connection. I'm not talking about, when I talk people, I'm talking my people. So let's clear that up.
Okay. You're saying black women copy the style and mannerisms of black gay men?
Absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
Give me an example.
Who do you think created that? Yes, and Queen and talking all that craziness. Y'all didn't come, black women did not come up with that. On God, they did it. P. Let them know, P. I already know you know, P. Let them know. Let them know, P. Let them know, P. Go ahead, P. Let them know.
That's not true.
Actually,
Go ahead.
He's a little correct.
Shit like that.
So it's
the worst kept secret ever. Y'all tripping.
He's not talking about, and correct me if I'm wrong, but he's not talking about like feminine men. He's not talking about like, oh, girls, da. He's literally talking about our lingo, the ballroom culture, as Alex has put in. Like,
yeah, that's what he's saying.
That's us. So yes, all of that.
All right, P, you go. You answer, P. You answer. Let him go.
Okay, what's another example?
Do I need more? I mean,
yeah.
Do I need more? And you act like I'm in touch.
you
act like I'm in touch. You act like I'm in touch.
Talk.
I just know what I see. You know what I'm saying? I'm 43. I may look like I'm younger, but I'm 43. But I done seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? I done seen different things change, different trends change. And what I peep, that's how I view it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm 100% correct on all things. As a man, I know I make mistakes. I be wrong a lot. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But I'm not about to sit here and let you think that doesn't take place. Because we would never, I like Q, you cool as fuck. I already know you funny as hell. But look, there would never be anything that I would be like, ooh, I need to do that. There ain't one thing that you would do, I'd be like, damn, I need to do that.
Might be.
That's a real one. All right. I can accept that. It
well,
might be one thing.
She did this and then her social media did that and the bag did that. I might have to do that. So you don't be too sure of yourself.
You right.
With everything, right?
You right. I'll give you that.
But what I'm getting from you, Mr. Britt, is that what you stated was something that you've been dying to get off because it's possible that you heard that somewhere and you wanted to strongly make that point because when I asked you of other examples, you had nothing to give.
So once again, I'm not immersed in that culture. So I can't really speak on that in great detail. You know what I'm saying? So all I can say is that from the outside looking in, that's what I see.
Is that what you see, or is that what something somebody said?
I mean, that's what I see. That's what I see online. That's why I see, I mean, if I really sat down and thought about it, I'm sure I could come up with some other stuff, but it's not worth my time to do all that.
But that's probably what you should have came with, right? Because you hopped up here and you
Hey,
had that one
all I
thing
know
to
is that
say.
you
We know how
was
the
real,
internet works, my dude.
real
We know how the
zesty. I'm
internet
like, hold
works.
up, man.
But we know how the internet works, right?
Hey,
There's always somebody saying something genius, right? So you came up with that one thing, then you gonna throw
that
your
wasn't
age
no.
out there.
That's
talking
not
about
original.
40-something years old. But
That's
what does
not
all that mean if
original,
you
though.
got nothing else to back what you saying?
That point ain't original though, Q. I ain't say I magically came up with
And
that
it
shit.
shows. That's what I'm saying. It shows that it isn't original.
There ain't no original thought. Niggas been saying this shit for decades.
But
Probably.
that's what I'm saying. So you came on here to say something recycled, thinking you did something big, but you really personally don't have a fucking point, is my point.
So my point is this. The point was you trying to tell me that y'all would need that we need y'all, that we feeding off of y'all in any type of way. That's not the case, Q. When the discussion came up, when we was talking about stud women, lesbian women, all that, once again, there's at no point would y'all be like clicking up with us, being friends with us, and we biting what y'all got going on. Us copying y'all, whatever y'all do.
But see,
that was the point, though. That was the point. That's the difference. But you trying to make it about something else. You trying to make it about original thought and all this other stuff. It's simple. We aren't biting nobody's style. Men are men. We have our own code. We have our own agendas. We don't care about none of that. Anything else that's going on, we don't care. It don't affect us.
This is where you niggas get on here and y'all start swimming and drowning, because everybody's biting somebody to that point. Ain't nobody out here fucking. I was the first nigga wearing fitteds, and I ain't never copied another nigga. Nigga, you look like 100 fucking rappers.
I do. I look like fucking
every other nigga
old ass Hamp for real.
That shit is not original. That's not a man thing.
Hey, like I said, we won't ever look to y'all and be like, oh, well, we need to copy this, or let's take this. They do it this way. That's my point. Men don't borrow, or let's say straight men don't borrow from stud and lesbian women, but straight women would borrow from gay men. That's my point. Simple. Cut and dry.
But you hopped up on here to defend the statement about.
I hopped up on here because I like smoke, Q, for real. It ain't no other reason but that. Like you came with the right energy for me to like, all right, let me find my laptop. Let me get my headset. You came up with that right energy for me.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else except Chaotic can probably bring me on this board for real. That's it.
Okay, but all right. Respectfully, you was sounding a little bit drunk, and shout out to you coming on to clarify.
Shout out to you, Q, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Respect. Cool. Respect.
Yeah, man. I like it.
I'm out of here, man. I'm a keyboard assassin. I ain't all in person, man. I'm a little too loud for this.
Hey, man, you did good, though. You did good.
Man. Keyboard assassin right here.
Nigga about to go eat a sandwich.
I know, right? It's turkey and cheese sandwich. He looks hungry.
All right. He did good though. He came up here though. He defended his point.
Yeah,
I didn't cut off.
He came up and got a W.
He agreed to everything you said.
And he had one example.
It doesn't matter. He proved his point.
He proved his point though.
But no, he didn't though. He had a W in my opinion for being able to speak without stuttering and bad internet.
Yeah, he did good with that. But the thing is though, he didn't allow you to steer what he wanted to say. So so that's good just in terms of like a debate. And then he was able to tap P, and P confirmed what he wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Big man saved that ass. Pause.
He said, he said, good idea, Mr. Britt. Good job. Get on and get off before you get smoked. Good idea. I like that tactic.
You ain't, nigga. Why you acting like you such a threat, nigga? You ain't no real good debater.
I'm talking about from Q's perspective, sir. Don't.
Nah, I'm talking about you, nigga. You
talking to you,
goddamn it.
nigga. I'm talking to you. Put me back up there with Q at then. What? I ain't scared of
You
you.
better stop, nigga. You be getting your boo smoke. You and Alex. I
Alex
feel like I'm picking on y'all.
Minding my business.
Mind your own.
And we out.